And good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch. I'm the boot camp instructor, as well as the trainer and the designer of what you see in front of you. And of course, Sandy Hunter is our president, and we are loving this month. So far, we're doing great. We're making changes because it's fall. Just to things that you probably don't notice. We have our live chat on all the time. So when, for example, if you're using live chat, make sure you turn it off if you're not on it, because Sandy and I are on it all day long, and we'll close your sales for you too. We're always looking to, with Flash Player and everything like that, we're always looking for alternative ways to keep in touch with people. We test things all the time, and it's working great. I want to welcome all the new Silver members. I think it's very important to come to these training workshops, or at least watch the recorded versions of them every week if you can. We bring news to you. I reiterate a lot of stuff about how to get started, what to do if you're stuck, and things like that. So welcome everybody. Right off the top, I would like to say, because everybody always listens really carefully the first 15 or 20 minutes, we're going to have a monitor meeting just for monitors tomorrow morning, but it's going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern time, not 9 like now, but 1 hour later. So 10 a.m. Central, or sorry, Eastern, 10 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. So that's an hour after this. So when this ends, that would be tomorrow when it would start. Hopefully that doesn't confuse you. So it's tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern time. All right. I wanted to just say that the key to this whole thing is understanding that there's a lot of stuff here, but it is organized. And it's organized by starting with the training link on the very top menu after you get to lesson number 3. It's important to stay on that lesson until you're generating leads. If you want to apply that lesson to an affiliate program you're in, you're completely welcome to. You would just insert your ads instead of Worldprofit's ads, right? Because in the video I go through the ad examples and where to post those ads. But if you said to me, well, you know what, I like your program, that's why I joined it, but I really want to promote my affiliate links. Well, then you can just insert those email ads or web ads or whatever they give you from that program, and insert them instead of sending out our ad examples. It's completely up to you. My hope, though, is that you use our ad examples, you use the ad tracker and the cloaker and everything like that to get started, just to verify that it's working. Meaning that, everything, you can see I kind of moved these over on the menu. You've got your ad examples, 20 traffic extremes, and the ad tracker. So when that is verified and you've got things going, then you're off to a great start. The whole idea here was to teach you how to promote properly using the proper ads that have landing pages or squeeze pages that only ask people for one thing and give them something free. That is the secret. It always has been since day one. We even learned that as a company. We never used to do that over 20 years ago. And we had a dealer that came online. And he took his website, like we called them, the show home website. He bought the show home just like people buy now, the 1-year deal, the whole thing. And we had a beautiful design and all of that. And he kept bringing in associates. And we couldn't understand, how's this guy getting all these associates to come in? And it was amazing. I looked at his website and it was a form. I mean, this whole website was gone. It was a form. And I thought, that's strange. It just says, get this for free. Information, this, that, the other. Everything was free. I need your name, phone number, email. And back in those days, there's no CAPTCHAs. Nobody faked anything. It was all real back in the old days. And he was getting one after another coming in, and every third or fourth one was upgrading to our silver package. And when I looked at his site, at first I thought, this is absolutely crazy, but it works. So like they say, right? If it works, don't fix it. That's when the concept of the landing page started to form on the internet. People realized that putting a person in front of a bunch of stuff only works. It does work, but only if first they register or fill out a form. Then you send them there. Why? Because now they're on your list. You could send them anywhere you want. You could send them to another person's website. Doesn't matter now because you have them on your list. You can send them different places. You can ask them to fill out a little form for feedback. Do you follow that now? Like it makes sense in the brain to say, let's just send them to the site. They're not on any list or anything. I just maybe post a classified ad and have them come to my website. They'll love it because there's so much there. That doesn't work. And we did that for 3 years when we first started. 3 years. We wasted 3 years. And we weren't getting many sales. It was okay. Back then we were doing conferences, so people would come to the conferences. Funny thing though is they would register for the conference, and then we would get them on a list. We didn't even know it though. We were just and then suddenly we started thinking, boy, we should create a list of people who kind of want stuff. And anyways, the bottom line is now we're in today. It's modern. And those ad examples send people to pages that aren't even full websites at all. They're just fill this out, join as an associate, get the information, go to their goodie bag, etc., etc. What do we have now that's absolutely incredible? Let me turn this on and I'll show you. We have the Live Business Center. This is a place where all the associates come in, like Danielle Fernando, okay, because he's got the 2 stars there. It means he's an associate. He's from Argentina. He's logged in 8 times. Cedric is in there now. Guess what he's doing? He's not selling him anything. He's telling them to go watch the video. Or, since he's already watched the video, he has the 2 stars, now he's going to make him an offer. Okay? So I'll just turn this off here because I don't want it running. But does that make sense? All of the people that you sign up come through this Live Business Center. And if they don't see the Live Business Center, say that they don't have Flash Player running or something like that, no biggie. We have chat, live sales chat. That's pretty much on all the time. Okay, they could come in, they could ask questions. They'll get answers from either Linda or Brian or myself or anyone else that has live chat on. If you're interested in that whole thing, it's called the Sales Chat System. It's down here on the bottom left menu, and I'll click it for you. Sales Chat System. Just in case you're interested, you can control where the chat shows up. All you have to do is put your code in. The key is you have to be logged in. That's one thing I wanted to explain. We had one of our members had this thing on, right? He clicked to turn chat on, but missed in the video, the help video here, that you actually need to log in to the console too. Right? This actually, when you turn this on, it basically says, put the code on all my pages, right? But you got to be in there as a in the console, all right? So it's really cool, and it does work. Okay, so if I went here, I'll just show you what ours looks like. It's the same as yours, but when you log into this thing, it's pretty neat, and it'll set you up. You can see visitors, where they are, and things like that. Okay, so it's really cool. I'm not going to accept chats now, so I'll get out of this. But anyways, it's just to give you an idea. The chats come up. You can have 6 at a time, 5 at a time, 2 at a time. And you can talk to your visitors in real time. Okay? With that being said, I know Dave Hayes is here. Dave sent in a wonderful testimonial. It was we promote these to all of our blogs. And we like them to be there as a matter of record. And he said that I'd like to submit this on the today's training to highlight the use of monitors. What do monitors do? Well, they're there all the time watching the member area. They're helping your silver members too. If you have a question and they're not busy, go ahead and type it in. By busy, I mean if you see those people with the stars beside their name, they're probably busy with that. Okay, but again, they're there to help too. They'll usually guide you to tech support. So I'm just giving you a fair warning. They'll normally just say, okay, that's a good question. Maybe do a tech support form. But anyways, most of our silver sales and things go in here as well as testimonials. But Dave Hayes says, as a platinum member, I've been for a short time and love all the benefits. Cedric was a monitor on duty. He was basically having dinner, I think, and Cedric closed the silver sale for him. Okay, and as a new member of Worldprofit, I think that this is important to see things like this. Again, you can see most of what we do just on the outside site at worldprofit.com, and you can see things like our latest silver sales, things like that. Okay, and we use this again. This is primarily used just for search engine rankings, and of course getting people to go here and join the free program as an associate. When they join here, they become a associate under the monitor on duty. All right, because this isn't dealerized. You can't promote worldprofit.com. We do that because we promote it to the search engines, and people sign up, and they go under the monitors. So if you're interested in becoming a monitor, all you have to do is go down here on the left menu. It says monitor area, and click on the monitor training link, which all of you should see. Okay, there's a monitor training link, and all it really talks about is our supervisors, Brian and Linda, and you can Skype them and talk to them anytime you want. If you have any questions, all you need is a webcam. I mean, I don't think you can buy a computer without one built in to the monitor, and you need a headset with a microphone. Okay, because there might be two of you on at the same time, and that'll help that. Okay, all you have to do if you want to become a monitor, fill out a support ticket. Anywhere, you can go up here, support here, or you can go down the lesson, you can fill this out. This really isn't, I should change this too. This is really just for support. If you have a support request, it's just easier, right? You just type it out and send it in. Okay. Does anyone have any questions? Bobby Doe says, what happens if we're signing up for emails I get from different businesses? I don't know. Like a safe list solo. I don't really understand the question there. I get from different biz. You just get the emails, I guess. I don't know. You click on them for credits and things. All right. Yeah, you just click on them if you want credits to advertise in those different programs. All right. The first order of business is upgrading to platinum. If you want to consider a long-term business, because that's what Worldprofit is we're home-based business, work online from wherever you are. That's what our training is all about. It's continuous training, but you get your domain, your website. And a website is important because it says, this is where I'm doing my business from. You can put out your profile information, everything like that. And I think in these days, when everybody's so sort of anonymous, it's great when you can say, this is my site. However, with the Platinum, you get things like a personal live business center. You get, instead of 20%, you get 40% commission on sales, and usual bonuses for sales volume, things like that. There are other things that you get. You get your Platinum VIP bonuses, okay, different courses, and we have you'll see the different bonuses that you get also when you ask for an upgrade quote. The way to do that is make sure that the cost per month is $49.95 extra, so that's on top of the silver payment. Or if you pre-book for a full year, we give you a deal. You can save over 50% if you prepay for the year. Okay? You do that by filling out the support ticket. The reason for that is we're not cookie cutter. We look at your account, see what you bought, and adjust accordingly. We do everything by hand here. We're actually like the corner store, right? You go to the corner store, you know the people. We have a corner store here, and we know the people who run it. We love going there. It's because, you know, hi Charlie, how you doing? That is what we want to be. Or like the corner store, people come in here and we give you a quote based on your account. Okay, so if you're interested, we'd love to hear from you. Just fill out a support ticket and say, I'm interested. I wanted to talk to you folks about the different types of things that associates see when they come in here. Okay, so when your associate comes in to the member area, and oh yeah, my draw program only works in Firefox. So I'm going to just grab draw here. I'm going to see if I can. I should have this. Well, let's see if it works now. Maybe they fixed it in IE. Who knows? I doubt it. Ooh, start drawing. Yeah, every time I click start drawing, it doesn't draw. Isn't that wonderful? It's okay. I've got the solution. I'm just going to go into my draw program here. There we go. And just resize that a bit. There. The reason I wanted to show you this is because it's good to have an understanding of exactly what happens when you bring somebody into the member area. Okay, so when you're doing your promotion and somebody fills out a form, okay, on the landing page. So this is a landing page. It could be, I'll show you a landing page as an example. You'll see what I mean. So if you go here, you go to add examples, right? We get you to promote these, to send these out. They look like this, for example, if I just click on this link. Okay, so when somebody fills in their name and email, something happens, right? They sign up. So they go to the landing page here, and they, you know, this thing is crazy. That, you know, these people, they improve these things, and they really make them bad sometimes. So they fill out their name and their email, okay, and then they register. But what happens to them? You know, where do they go? Well, they're called an associate, right? They become an associate member, a free member with Worldprofit. Well, now they come into the member area, okay, and they see the Live Business Center. Call that LBC. All right? So they come to the Live Business Center, they're greeted and everything, they go in, they watch the video, maybe they buy a silver, etc. But let's say that they decide to just stay as a free member just for a few days. We hope it's a few days at most. We want them to upgrade, but say they stay in here. What they see are your links and things. For example, when you put something into the top 20 traffic streams here. So when you go here and you follow the bootcamp training, which is that first video, and you go to the 20 traffic streams, and you come in here and you put in your ID after you sign up. Okay, so you as a member, you go to this site, you sign up and you put your ID in here and you hit the update. What they will see when they come into the member area is they'll see a link over here that says top 20 places to get traffic. Okay, and when they click on that, they will see a list. They'll see a page like this, and it'll have a list of places to sign up. But the links here will be your links based on the referral IDs that you put in. That way, should they click this one and join, you get commission if they upgrade. All right. This applies to everything in the member area. It's not only this, it's also the Referral Builder. Like we have a Referral Builder here. It should be under Money Makers. Let me see the Referral Builder. So I created the Referral Builder, or you could call it a downline builder, for programs that are not listed in the top 20 that you've joined. For example, say Linda or Bobby Joe, you sign up for a different program that we don't have in here. Okay, it's not in the top 20, it's just another program. You can enter it here. Okay, there's a little help video, of course, but you put in your site name. So when you say add a new site, you put in the name of the site, put in a little description, and then your referral URL. Right? Whenever an associate comes to click on this area, they only see the links with the descriptions. They don't have the ability to make changes. They don't have the ability to do anything except click on those links. Okay? So remember, when the associates sign up, they come in and they see everything attached to you, with you having the ability to actually enter other programs that you're in. Okay? It's important to have that understanding. We don't do business with these people when they come in to see these links. Okay, they're your links if you want to put them in there. Okay, and when you put a bunch of these in, you can also add that to your website by clicking this link, and then it'll create a link at your website. All right? So there you go. That's why it's very important to come to these webcasts. Okay, it is that I try to just cover different things that I see. Now, I wanted to cover one other thing about our new program that you can see under the Prospect Manager here, and this is about emailing people. This was a long time coming. If you go under Prospect Management on the left menu, you go down to Email Commander. I want to talk to you about this again. I talked to you about this last week, but it was brand new. What happens is when you are in any program, you're trying to communicate with people. Okay, so say for example, you have a person that's signed up for something. You have some kind of a relationship business-wise with somebody. One of the toughest things to do is to send them an email to, if they have a Yahoo account. Okay, so the person's here, they're diehard, they're going to use Yahoo, or they're going to use Hotmail. Okay, the problem is getting the email into the inbox, right? Not spam. So when you send the email, okay, so you send the email to them using the Prospect Manager, there are ways that are free to do this. And believe me, when I looked into it, you can look into it if you want to. You can go to, you can look under verified email, certified email. How do I certify my email? The cost is exorbitant. It can cost $20,000, $30,000 a year, but it's free. Why? Because these companies that I'll show you here want you to sign up and use them, because they hope that you decide to do their pay for emailing credits. Same as Safe List. You know, when you join a Safe List, or you join a traffic exchange, or you're sitting there at the store and you want to buy something, and you buy a bunch of stuff and they say, do you have a card for Save on Foods, or do you have a card? If you get this card right now, we'll give you 30% off whatever your purchase is here. Well, of course you'd buy the card, you take the card, it's free. This is what these companies are doing this for. They're saying, we want you to use our email, and they're hoping that you say, oh, I really like this. Everything's going in the inbox, I'm making more money, but I've used up my free credits for the month. Then you buy more. Okay? This thing is awesome. The big thing I want to tell you though is you can sign up for, we have SendGrid, we have Mailgun, which is Rackspace, which is a huge company, and Turbo SMTP, also a big company. I want to tell you one little thing though, is I made a change to Mailgun because I need to set this up for you. Okay, so if you do Mailgun, it's completely free. After you book, send in a ticket with your username, password, I will do the setup, because people were putting their username and password in here for their account at Mailgun. I have gone in and changed them all. Just so you folks know, I changed them for you and I sent you an email. So you're going to see this gibberish in here and all of that. Okay, so I will set that up for you, and you will end up sending emails through your domain name, right? Which is really cool. Okay. Do you guys have any questions about that? Okay, so that's Email Commander, and you can see details by clicking on the details link. Let me tell you how it works though. As soon as you're set, you want to do a test message, right? You send a test message to yourself. And then, of course, after you've watched the main help video, that'll take you through what I'm showing you here, by the way. When you want to send an email to somebody now, you click the view link. And this is what kind of turns everything on. You click email actions, and now I can decide how I want to send a message to this person. All right. So whenever if I want to send CB Pirate, I send now, and it'll go out through Mailgun. If you don't have these, don't worry about it. It'll still go through our mail server. But we don't pay $30,000 a year to certify the mail. Nobody does. That's why everybody uses these programs now. They're completely free, which is cool. And again, once they're set up, you don't have to worry about them. And like Brian said, he's sending 100 emails a day without upgrading. Absolutely. Yeah, they give you so many credits. Okay. Also, say that, somebody came to me and they said, well, I want to send people a letter when they sign up as an associate. That's where you can do your custom prospect letters, right? You can create letters and then you can send them to this person. Isn't that neat? If you want to send more than one, and this is the only caution I will give you, is if you're going to use the emailer, be careful with it. You don't want to use up all your credits, okay? Just be careful. I don't use it for this unless it's a small group. Okay, so say you said to yourself, I want to send to, 10 people. You can create groups in your prospect manager, right? You can go in and create prospect types, and then you can change their type. It's a little bit of work, but for me personally, I just email them as they come in. And you don't have to send them anything about Worldprofit. We do that. Okay, but it's all here for you if you want to use it. You can also add call looping to people. You can send them, you can phone them with specially set messages. So if I go into home again and I click on me, once it's set up, it just phones them. You see this phone using the call loop system. All I have to do is click this link right here, and that phone number, which is fake for me, it would phone their phone. Lisa, I would go through the work of categorizing people a certain way, yeah, and then you can send them a bulk mailing. The reason I say that is you got to be careful with these certified emails. You don't want to. I personally wouldn't be. I'd warm up first. Send out to 10. Send out to 20. Hey, if it's working out good, you're not getting too many bounces, you're fine. The reason I say that is some of you have got, I try to see these as much as I can, but somebody will be new, and they'll go to one of those people that say, we'll get you 1,000 signups, right, for $2, and it's going to be great. And the signups are coming in, we catch them, we throw the CAPTCHA on them to stop them, but they're fake. Okay, they're fake. They just come in and they're not real, or they're paid to sign up people, that kind of a thing. You don't want those people on your list, but sometimes they get on there, and then you just got to be careful, because SendGrid will watch, Mailgun will watch. They keep tabs on these things. Okay, so just heed my warning there. Just be careful with this stuff. Again, when you want to send something to somebody, it's great. You'll get right to their inbox, and that's what you want. Also, when you're going to places like Who's Logged In, right? Say you have a bunch of people coming in. This is a great way to communicate with the ones that matter. So you go to View All Activity. And this is just the activity of your associates. How many times they've logged in. Have they seen the video? That kind of a thing. Well, here's a person that's logged in, 9 times. Wouldn't it be great to contact that person? So you click on their name, goes into the prospect manager, you send them that letter you created. These are the ones that turn into sales. Okay, this is how Linda lives in here, by the way. She's always got this page on. That is important. Associates, when you click on your associates, you can see the ones that matter, right? They just came in. Look at them all. Phone numbers and everything. Click on you. All you have to do is just click on them, and you'll go right to their site in the prospect manager, and then you can email them. You can get the email to their inbox. Incredibly important. Okay, we've been using this system for many years, many years. We send to hundreds of thousands of people every month. Associates, people who purchase a silver, monthly payments. Those are the people that we use this email for. And we've been doing it for many years. It's awesome. So I highly recommend it. And again, if you decide to go with the mail gun, just let me set it up for you. It takes me about 2 minutes. Okay? Do you guys have any questions about that? It's one of the big reasons that, again, when people are just out there and they don't have a silver membership and they're trying to do their business, it's really tough because email doesn't work anymore unless you're very patient with it. Okay, and like you could use your Gmail account, for example, and just send people stuff. Probably will work. But if you send too much out, they start getting labeled as spam, possibly. But with certified email, I don't think you have that problem. Okay, so it's there. It's there to use. It's completely free. I say the word free. It just takes a little bit of effort just to get set up. And believe me, you will not leave this company because we're sending certified mail through your domain, like through you, which is very important. Okay, I think that's all I had for sort of new stuff, except for one other thing. I've purchased a giant course on Bitcoin, and I'm going to set that up for all members. It's also going to be a big bonus for people who upgrade into silver, so we're going to send that to the associates too. So that'll be one of our big pulls now, right? And you can announce that. You can even, if you're on live chat, just say it's coming. It'll be up on this weekend. And it's a course including video, audio, on everything you ever wanted to know about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And believe me, I'm going to read and watch the videos myself because it's important, and we'll go from there. I've had a Coinbase account, which is Bitcoin and Ethereum and all that stuff for probably about 5 or 6 years now. I'd say 5 years. It's good stuff. It's just a currency, but I'll be interested in seeing, ways that it works. Now, I purchased some Bitcoin currency 3 or 4 years ago, and we also accept Bitcoin for our silver packages. And at the time, Bitcoin was worth about $200 a coin. Now it's worth over $5,000. So we have a lot of money in our Bitcoin account. And it keeps going up. How long is it going to go up? I don't know. I'm not given any idea about that. Remember when oil went up to 140 a barrel and then it came down? It's like, so you don't know. But it's an interesting concept, right? Bitcoin. Just completely anonymous sort of money. Okay, so it's that course is coming, and you'll see it in our email, and it will be available for all members, paid members. Associates, they'll see the logo, and it'll have a little upgrade to get the course included in your silver. Okay. Are there any questions? I'm kind of your sponsor now, right? A lot of people have said I couldn't get in touch with. Now, mind you, I haven't had that happen. We haven't had a support ticket about somebody who couldn't get support now for probably 3 months. But if you can't get your sponsor, I'm your sponsor, right? Just send me your question using support, or come here live right now and say, I have a question, or I'm not sure of this, or can you show me this? This is the time to do it because you're going to benefit everybody else in the program too. Because I bet you there's a lot of people. Remember in school, do you ever notice when you were in grade school that the teacher would say, "Does anybody have any questions?" And everybody's like, "No." As soon as the class is out, two people walk up to the teacher and they ask the questions because they think, "I didn't want to feel dumb." And the teacher always said, "Oh, don't worry. Nobody in the class knows the answer to that question, so you should have asked it during the class." And yes, the new Bitcoin program will be included in Platinum, of course. Platinum members are VIP members. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it. Okay, does anybody have any questions about anything? Again, the monitor meeting tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. That's in 12 hours, so 24 hours, just a little more than 24 hours, right? 24 hours and 23 minutes from now. You are welcome, Anthony. I'll tell you, the secret to this whole thing, man, is just promotion. It's taking these ad examples and promoting them. We will be creating new landing pages this fall. We always do. Where do they go? They go right under the ad examples here. Okay, right underneath here. Area 2, use these ads to promote. These generate associates. These ads create associates. Oh, that's a good question, Patrick. I don't know about that program. That you're going to have to look and go to that company and ask them that. I'm not sure. Bobby Joe says, how many credits should we be including in our mailings? It's up to you. Maybe divide up what you have. I don't know. It's totally up to you. Depends on how many you have. And Charity, you're right. Just promote. I promise you, I spend so much time promoting. We send out newsletters numerous times during the day to the associates with offers, reminders to log in, reasons to log in, like bonuses, goodies, things like that. We have a steady flow of people coming in. Linda Elzy is in the lead for top sales for the month. Tanya Vick right behind. Cedric doing so much for the community. This guy puts in so many hours. Got 112 hours in the Live Business Center. That's pretty phenomenal. Brian Armstrong, Lee Shaw, Anthony Slate. Look at the time they spend. Tanya Vick. All the way down to Varn James, 7 hours. I mean, 7 hours. That's a long time, right? Yes, Rich, you can. We don't change those very often. Okay, those don't change a lot. What you can do, the reason we don't, what we do with the monitors is we don't sit there and say, okay, monitor, here's 20 things that you got to remember. We leave it all kind of there. That's why I say to the monitors, send people the order form. Whatever the order form says, that's good. So if we do change them, the secret is saying, go to the order form, see what the special is. They can change like that, right? Like we have the ability to just say, whoa, let's do a quick sale. And it doesn't involve price. The price is pretty straightforward, but it does involve different things. Okay. Patrick, the only way to do that would be if you had an associate account, which you can book if you want. Just don't go in and pretend to be an associate, to the monitors. Just, book the account and then don't log in. Or if you log in, turn off the Live Business Center. You know what I mean? Because you don't want people going, Patrick, are you a silver member? Did I just waste 10 minutes on, It's fine if you want to have an associate account, but make sure you log off. This is a big point, actually. You see this log off button up here, the link? When somebody upgrades to silver, they do have to click that because they get a brand new account. And if you want to look around, okay, you must log out. Because you're going to stay as an associate and you'll fill out a support ticket and you go, what happened to my website? Where are all my tools? We do get those from time to time and we say, well, you logged in as an associate. You are a silver member. Okay? And Gary, welcome back. Good strong guy there. I read your ticket. Glad to have you back. I know, I want you to take Linda out. Get her off the top spot there. Hey Linda, you like a little bit of challenge? Dave Hayes, you too. Just keep, it's just a numbers game. That's all it is. It's just a numbers game. But again, back to the log off thing. And for monitors too, make sure you tell them to click on that log off link. Now you can right click on it. You see this where I right click and I say copy the shortcut? You can copy it, like Linda could copy it and put it in the Live Business Center to log them out. Okay? But I prefer if they just click it. Okay, they click on it, you tell them it's right there, top menu, and they're out. Then they come back in after they check their email, and then they come in as a silver member. And remember, we use SendGrid, and another one called Auth SMTP. The reason we don't have that as a choice is they chart like they don't have a free program. Okay, so that's an example. And the three that we have are very, very good. They all work every time. When I hit the test button, I get my email right away. Okay, so we send certified email to everybody. We don't even use a free email server except for the associate newsletters. But again, we take 10,000 of the latest associates, 10,000 of them, and we send them certified email, I'd say once a day, with just information, that kind of a thing. And by the way, we spend quite a bit of money on it. We don't do the free ones. We actually have credits that we purchase, and they're expensive. But you know what? People get the email. That's the important thing. And like Sandy Hunter says, yes, Linda's one of the hardest working people I've ever known. It's a tough job. I want to make sure that people understand that this is work. You're not gonna. So many people think that they see this thing. You see this sign up thing. Oh, $10,000 in a month and all this stuff, and that is just such hogwash. If you had an email list of say 400,000 people, yeah, you can make $10,000 a month. But where do you get the list from? You can't buy it. You have to generate it. You have to create the list by having a blog, doing promotions, that kind of a thing, right? I've had our Aweber list. Let me show you our Aweber list here. Okay, so if I go to Aweber, just to show you, this list has existed and being built through our Worldprofit site, blogs, just random postings with little links at the bottom saying join our list, get updates and stuff. We've been building this thing. You can look at the subscribers I had yesterday, 2. It's a slow process, but we have 33,000 people. Okay, say that we had 600,000. It would probably cost us $1,000 a month to Aweber. But say we had 600,000 emails on there. Instead of 411 opens, we would have, say, 6,000 people open. And instead of 58 clicks, we might have, 800 clicks. Well, now all these people buy stuff. But is it false advertising to say, I can show you how to make 10,000 a month? Sort of, right? Because you're not saying that you've spent 10 years building your list. And that's how these guys get away with it. They send you that stuff and they go, look at this, I got this thing happening and look at all the money I got. Well, yeah, but here's another thing. Say that you are a vendor and you're in JVZoo and you do JVs with everybody. So now you've got 10 other people promoting your product, right? With big lists. Now you've got 1 million emails going out, but you still have to pay the JVs. So to say, oh, we made 80,000 last week. Okay, so you made 80,000, but you paid out 70, right? You have to. So be careful with these things you see about making money. It's like I sent out the one, I made $1,000 a month in ClickBank, and I still stand behind it. But I say in the presentation, I got a big list. But I want to teach you the list. I don't want to teach you the money part. That's why in Worldprofit, you never see that. Oh, make 5,000 a month. We never ever say that. I would rather say to people, let's show you how to get 100 people on your list. And then the money follows that. Rather than say, oh, here's how you make $1,000. It's easy. Well, not really. It's easy when you have a list. But it's not easy to just, how do you make $1,000? What do you do? Just like send random classifieds and things out? Not going to work that way, man. Doesn't work that way. It never has. Never will. Okay, so just so you understand, this is how. And even the people that, oh, I built a blog and I SEO'd it, did all that stuff, that's great. That works. Takes time, but it does work. They always have a lead capture, right? Just like Worldprofit, like I showed you earlier. Get on our list, become an associate. There's always a lead capture, right? Doesn't matter what niche market you're doing. You have to get people by saying, here's a course on this, right? Get the course. There's no cost. Well, now once you've got them in the course, now you can sell them things. Okay? Yeah, it's very important to understand that, as Dave has explained there. It really is. Every company on earth is the same way. They have a list. You're on their list. You're members, right? Okay, I'm going to wrap it up. Wish everybody a great weekend. Final reminder that we'll have the monitor meeting tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Hopefully all the monitors can make it. You'll get the link. It'll be to the monitor meeting room. I even think I have a link to it in the monitor area there. Shows you where it is, right? You guys know that? If you go to the monitor training area, you should see the link on this page here. There you go. Here's the link. Okay? You can ask questions and everything. We'll go from there. Okay, I'm going to end the recording here.